Hello guys, it's Nikhil Roby Coleman. I'm here with Tempo Finances, and on this channel we teach you guys how to get rid of debt and how to build wealth. Okay, this morning an article had dropped on the internet from President Donald Trump speaking on student loans and the steps moving forward with student loans. I want to say to you guys that are living paycheck to paycheck and that are struggling with financial hardships, pay attention to this channel. This channel is for you guys. This channel is for you guys to be able to make the necessary steps to take the best course of action in order to be free of debt, become financially free, but also strive to build your true wealth. Trump put out an article, him and his administration, speaking on what they are going to do moving forward with the student loans. And to tell you the truth, there's not much that they have done. Donald Trump believes that the best way to deal, from the articles that I've read and from doing all of my research, Donald Trump believes that the best course of action is to just simply minimize or make smaller payments towards their debt, their student loan debt, to get them over the hump to pay off their debt as far as inside of the repayment process. This is why I have this channel speaking on debt. There's a debt crisis. And there's a huge problem dealing with the debt that's going on in America right now today. Whether it be auto loans, student loans, mortgage loans, personal loans, and credit card debt. This is why I constantly preach to you guys and constantly is trying to teach you guys how to get over this problem, how to get rid of this situation. Trump and his administration, they have come together with a plan that to eliminate or give some type of debt relief or ease. I don't like the word relief. I don't like the word ease because those are fluffy words just to say the problem would not get solved. It'll just ease you temporarily for the time being, right? It's just like going to a doctor, right? A doctor, some doctors or certain places you go, they treat your problems, but they don't cure the problem. And right now, this is what we're going through with the student loan situation. We're just treating the problem, but we're not curing the problem. When there is a cure that they are not presenting or they are not advertising or they are not promoting to the people to truly free the people. So it goes to ask you, especially the people that got student loan debt, do they really want you to be free of your debt? Do they really want you to truly be free of your student loan debt? Remember now, We are dealing with loans. Who are the loans helping? It's not helping the person that has the loan. It's helping the person that gives out the loan, the lenders. It helps the lenders. So whoever your servicer is, right? Whoever the servicer of your loans, it helps them. It don't help you. So they're going to keep treating and keep treating and keep treating this problem, but they're never going to cure it. They're never going to give you the answer to cure it. So that's why you come to somebody like me, or you go to somebody else out there, right? That know how to eliminate debt, right? Tempo finances, that's what we do. We don't treat your problem. We cure the problem. We cure your situation. So it upsetted me this morning reading so many articles about what Donald Trump administration is doing. It pains me and it grieves me that the people that has these student loan debts, they are falling into this trap, falling into this chaos of hoping and wishing that the government is going to do something magical to help them get rid of their debt, when that's not the case. That's why I always tell you guys to take control of your situation. Educate yourself. Find out the necessary things that you need to find out so you can get rid of your debts and that you can build true financial wealth. I know that it's people out there right now. It's people out there that if they can just get rid of their debts, they'll be golden. They'll be on their way to really building true wealth. But because they don't know the answers, because they don't know the situations to get themselves out of these pitfalls, they always end up a victim of the system instead of beating the system. And man, it's hard making a living in America. Everything is getting more expensive. Nothing is getting cheaper, right? Healthcare is going out of the roof now. Rents are rising. Everything is just getting worse. Everything is getting worse. And there's no signs of things getting better. And to be honest, guys, things aren't going to get better. So why not find things that works for you? Why not look for the tools that work for you when the world is in a conundrum, when the world is in chaos? You're still quiet-minded. You're still confident because you got the tools that you have, the proper tools that you have to allow you to navigate and maneuver through this world, through this life. It's already tough. This just living is tough. Think about paying bills. Think about, trying to make a living. Think about trying to survive, right? On top of just living. It's tough. It's a burden. It's a problem. But with Tempo Finances, here we teach you guys, we help you guys get out of those debt situations. We help you guys get out of those situations where you don't have to stress and you don't have to worry because you have a tool that works for you. Finally, something in your life works for you. Guys, I can go on and on. I'm on my soapbox right now because I'm so sick and tired of hardworking people constantly losing to the system and being fed lies. Being fed lies to make them feel good for a moment of time, but in actuality, over time, it was nothing. It was all vanity. Everything that was said was in vain. And I'm partly mad at the people that depend on these sources, depend on this assistance from from governments and other systems to help them. When in this world, don't nobody really truly receive help. In this world, you have to fight and claw for everything that you get. So what in your right mind makes you think that somebody is going to help you get rid of something that helps them? Nobody will truly ever help you get rid of something that helps them. Think about that. The system, the banking system, when you go and get loans, no matter what type of loan that you get, whether if it's a student loan, an auto loan, a personal loan, credit card debt, uh, um, a mortgage loan, why in your right mind will you think they will help you get rid of a debt when the very debt that you have helps them get rich? So think about you're you're going. It's like somebody that's a victim of somebody that's been a victim of being robbed, right? But you go to the person that robbed you and you ask the person that robbed you for help when he the one that robbed you. Do you really think the robber is going to tell you how to help yourself when he's the one that's robbing you? He's profiting, he's prospering off robbing you. Do you really think he's going to tell you the right thing or tell you to do the right thing in order for you not to get robbed anymore? No, he's not going to do that. So this is exactly what's going on right now. You're being robbed by taking these loans, right? Let's specifically talk about student loans. You're being robbed by taking these student loans, right? So this is how it's working. You get the loan, right? You get the loan, and then you make it through school. Now you got to pay back the loan. Now, that same interest rate, everything, they charge you interest. They charge you interest every month. Now you can't pay for the loan. Now you go to the person, right, to get help for your loan, to get rid of your loan, right? And they come up with a plan not to get rid of your loan, but find a way how to give you soft words and and philosophical words to make you feel good, to make you think that they're helping you get rid of the loan by giving you forgiveness. Who forgives? Giving you forgiveness or stopping, right? Stopping the payment on your loans. They're doing all of these little things to make you feel like, oh, they're helping me out. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. They helped me out. Oh, it was a blessing. Okay, it's a blessing. He gave me forgiveness. No, because they still collected money and interest in the down the line, down further down the line of the loan that you have at that very moment. And you over here asking for forgiveness. You over here asking for all this forgiveness, right? When they like, okay, and you look at that as help. When he's only thing he's doing is damaging you even more because you're gonna feel it more down the line in the future. So, man, I'm just, you know, I'm like at the point where I'm constantly talking to you guys, and it's like the more I talk to you guys, it's like the harder your head gets. It's some people that listen. I gotta admit, there's some people that listen, and for the ones that listen, they see the benefit of of they see the fruits of their labor being manifested before them. But for the people that think they got it together, man, come over here. I beg you, come over here. I truly want to help the people, right? I truly want to help the people in this world. I want to help the whole nation if I can. If I can uncover, if I can give you sight and uncover the blindness away from your eyes and see and let you see what these banks are doing to you and how they getting over on you and how these loan servicers are getting over on you. If I could do that for everyone, I would. But I know deep down inside that I can't save everybody. I know deep down inside that everybody won't listen. I know deep down inside everybody's not going to go on the straight path to get these things cured, to get their debts eliminated, and to really build true wealth. And there's some people that know what the banks are doing to them, know what the banking system is doing to them with these loans, and still not doing nothing about it. They're just taking it. They're just taking it. So let's get into this video, man, and let's go over everything that just has happened over this last, I would say, 16 hours. Let's just go over everything that's been going on. So, let me refocus. So, Donald Trump put out a message dealing with him and his administration, put out a message dealing with how they're going to deal with student loans from this point moving forward. So basically, let's recap before Trump got into the seat. So when Biden was the president, Biden had a student loan repayment program that it was called the Save Plan, which is now ending. But in that time, when he was in the presidency, he would use this plan for students that have had taken out student loans, and he had a forgiveness clause in there as well that helped people with student loans. So it was controversial for some people, but it also kind of helped the students. But again, this is like, I'm saying like help, but like none of this stuff helps. Let me just go ahead and get that out of the way. None of these so-called plans helps at all, right? It helps at all, and I'm gonna tell you why. But Biden had a save plan, so Trump is ending this save plan. So Trump is getting rid of the save plan. He's throwing it out, and he's coming in with his own plan that him and his administration have came up with. And so that's what's going on for like just a little bit of drawback of history. And so Joe Biden also had a income contingent repayment plan as well, which is called the ICR, and that's going to end in mid 2028. So basically, this plan was based off of your income, right? And the contingent. So basically, it was like income and whatever was contingent to your income. They based it off of that, and that's how he was able to have his form of debt relief for student loans, and that is ending in mid 2028. So whoever is in that situation is going to stop in mid 2028. So Donald Trump is canceling that plan as well. and we have the pay as you earn, right? We have the pay as you earn plan that also came from President Biden, and that one's going to end in 2028 as well, mid 2028 as well. And the pay as you earn plan was basically, it's pretty straightforward. You pay as you earn. So based on what you earning, based on what you have at that time, what you're earning at that time, they'll do a percentage, calculate it, and then you'll pay a subsidized payment from your original payment that you had with your student loan. So that's going to end as well. And it's kind of the same thing with the income contingent as well. Income contingent payment, they'll put your situation inside of a calculator, they'll calculate it up, and it'll just be a more subsidized payment than from the original payment that you was paying when you first got the loan. So these these uh, these were the these were the alternatives for student loans when Biden was in the chair, when he was going into presidency, and that's what his solution was to student debt and the loan situation that they had going on. Now, right now, we have Trump in the seat, and Trump came in with him and his team, him and his administration, the Department of Education, DOE, they came in with their plan now. So their plan is starting July 2026, July 1st, 2026, they will come in with their new plan, and anything and then so Trump said that anything before July, any loan before July 1st, 2014 will be a part of like the old IBR rules, and any loan that was had from July 1st, 2014 to now moving forward will be a part of the new IBR rules. So the IBR is income-based repayment. So this is the new stipulations that Trump is putting out there right now, and this is a form of his debt relief program to help with student loans, which is the IBR. So basically with IBR, they would take a percentage of your discretionary income. They would take a percentage of that, and that will be your payment, right? I did all my reading and everything. I'm just boiling everything down. I'm not going to get into the specifics of interest rates and all of that stuff. That's whatever, because I'm going to crash this whole situation in a minute. So at the end of the day, it's just an income-based repayment. So basically, you'll take a percentage of your discretionary income of what you have to offer. They'll take a percentage of that. You'll pay that per month, and you get with the old IBR rules. It's the same thing, but with the old IBR rules, they'll do something like a 10%, and they'll give you like a 10-year repayment period compared to the new one that's coming now that he's for to establish in 2026 of July. He is doing like 10 to 15%, and with that 10 to 15%, he's giving you a 20 to 25 year repayment period. That's his way of dealing with him and his administration. That's their way of dealing with the whole student loan situation and how to help the students with paying off their loans. So That's what he got. The second one is the RAP plan, which is the repayment assistance plan. So the repayment assistance plan is basically going off your adjusted gross income, and they do all of this calculation with percentages and all that stuff. And so you'll pay a subsidized payment. Same thing with IBR. You'll pay a subsidized payment of the original payment that you was paying before when you first got your loan. So you just pay a smaller one. Small example for all of these examples. A small example is, say if you're paying $300, now you'll pay $166 a month, right? Say if you're paying $300 a month, you'll pay $166 a month. Say if you was paying $500 a month, now you'll pay $350 a month. You know, so it's like those type of situations, and in a big picture situation, which is funny, um, because all of this stuff, none of it works. None of it works. All of this is vain. All of this is straight hogwash. All of this is straight trash. They're playing with your mind, they're playing with your life, and they're playing with your livelihood, with your well-being. All of that don't work. Because if it worked, people will be clear of their student debt, but they're not. What they want you to do is, after 25 years or after 10-year periods, they want you to extend it again for another 25 years, another 10 years. So none of this stuff works. So let me give you some statistics right now. Statistics is we have 5.5 million borrowers that are, we got 5.5 million borrowers in default. So we got 5.5 million people, students, at one point in time of their life, 5.5 million of them that borrowed money are in default of their loan. We have another 3.7 million more. We have 3.7 million with more than 270 days late on their payments. So we got 3.7 million people that are more than 270 days late on their payment. That's almost a year late on their payments. 3.7 million people are in that situation right now today. So therefore, that's 1 in 4 federal student loan borrowers. So out of every 4 people, 1 person, right, is going through the situation. Rather, if it's this situation or that situation, one in 4 are in one of these situations. So basically, we have almost 10,000 people. 10 million. Almost between 10 to 12 million people. We have about 10 to 12 million people that are going through one of these situations. Either you are in default, right? Or you are late, or you're probably delinquent. You probably are in delinquent of your student loan debt, right? Yeah. So, I think it's about 2.7 million. I think about 2.7 million borrowers. I didn't write it down at first. That are in delinquent. If I spelled that out right. 2.7 million borrowers in delinquent right now today in 2025. So, like I said, that's 5, 8, yeah, we got about 12 million people. Got 12 million people that was once a student that are delinquent or that are in default or that are late on their payments. Now, I say all that to bring you to this point. My closing statement. If you guys knew about personal lines of credit, HELOCs, right? BLOCs. If you guys knew about those things, this problem will be non-existent. It'll be existing as far as because people will be in current situations, but the type of chaos and drama that's behind these numbers are sickening. Like it's bad. And it's not because of it's literally not because of the person that's doing the borrowing. It's the lenders, it's the servicers that's putting it out there. So now I gotta be a pit bull dog barking on a leash, right? I'm barking to the world. I'm raising my voice, barking to the world, telling the people, hey, come over here. Let us help you. Tempo Finances can help you. We can point you in the right to make the right decisions. We could point you in the right direction. We can tell you which way to go. Because the way that you're going right now, you're literally volunteering yourself to walk through the slaughterhouse, to get shredded. When we're over here screaming at the top of our lungs to free you, to let you know, don't go that way, go this way, go the opposite way. And it's not going to hurt you at all. It's not going to hurt your lifestyle. It's not going to hurt nothing that you have going on. If anything, it's going to help everything that you got going on. It's a win-win situation. It's a win for you, right? It's a win for the person who's offering these things. A personal line of credit, HELOC, any type of line of credit can it defeats the purpose of all of this. A personal line of credit crushes all of this. A line of credit, a period, just a line of credit, it beats all of this, man. It beats it. You don't need all of these plans. You don't need no payment plan and all of that stuff. You need a line of credit that you can attack immediately with the income that you got going on, with the situation that you got going on, right? With considering all of that stuff, a line of all these plans can't touch a line of credit. Can't touch it. These plans right here can't put not one finger on a line of credit. It just can't do it. A line of credit is too powerful. A line of credit is putting these things to shame. These so-called sophisticated plans that these people in administration making up. You telling me you got 30, 40 people in a room trying to tell you how to deal with your student debt, right? And they coming up with these weak plans, and you telling me they care about you guys? They care about your well-being? They care about your life? They care about you being free of your debt? Come on, man. You can't sit here and tell me that they care about you guys. You can't sit here and tell me they care about you guys. They don't even know about a line of credit. How they going to say they care about you guys? They don't even know about the line of credit. They don't even know about this type of stuff. And they coming up with these rinky-dink plans, these fake heartfelt plans to make you feel like they're trying to help you, and they not. Guys, I'm saying this because I want to protect you guys. I'm just like you. I'm no different than you. I'm just like you. This is mercy, grace, and truth speaking out to you right now. When I first read on the plans that they so-called say they got for you guys, I'm laughing at it. I'm laughing at it. But I wasn't laughing because I'm laughing at you guys. I'm laughing because it's like you guys are the people that's in administration, you guys are a joke that's in the Department of Education. You are a complete joke to me. You know nothing about finances. You know nothing about those things. The only thing you care about is making your money, getting a new position in the Congress, and being able to have all this political favoritism or whatever y'all got going on up there. I don't know everything that goes on up there, but I know one thing: it ain't about helping these kids. It's not about helping these students, these college students that's trying to get through college and medical school and dental school and trying to get through all these situations. It ain't about them. It ain't about people that's trying to be an engineer or be a doctor or be an astronaut or be a scientist. It ain't about those. It ain't about those kids. It ain't about those kids that's trying to be professional athletes. It ain't about those kids that's trying to further their life, trying to be a super entrepreneur. It's not about them. No, it's about you. It's about you and your own personal gain, you and your own personal accolades, you and your own personal ego to feed yourself so that you can get a better position and a top rank honorary role in Congress. You telling me y'all sit around big tables, long tables, right? Big long tables. It's 50 to 60 different brains in one room. And you telling me this is all y'all come up with? This is it? That's all y'all come up with? This is what y'all come up with? That's it? That's all y'all come up with? That's all y'all got to offer? Y'all don't got nothing else? Come on. And this plan is not helping nobody but the servicers and the banks. That's all it's helping. It is not helping the people. So man, I can keep going on and on, man. This is all that I have for this video. I'm telling you guys, educate yourself. Reach out to us. We are right here. Reach out to us. My website is www.tempofinance.org. Give me a call. Let's talk about your situation. If you got student loans, give me a call. If you got student loans right now today, give me a call today. Because this just came out. It ain't gonna get no better. This ain't doing nothing for you. We have better solutions. And I'm telling you that right now. I would challenge the government itself on coming up. I don't even have to come up with one. I already got a solution. I can present my solution in front of the federal government right now today, and it'll crush every plan that they ever had. That's my challenge. That's how much confidence that I have in the line of credit. Y'all have a good day.